Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alliance War number 6. I got my A team going in on path 6 this time. It looks like it's not going to be too bad. I'm seeing a lot of 4 stars. I see that Tech 4 star, the Science 4 star, and yeah, I'm not too worried at all. I look at this guy's profile, looks pretty weak, so potentially not even expecting a 550 here. You know, with a 550 crossbones, not the highest prestige, so I was trying to think who could this tech be. You know, Green Goblin would have shown up on the profile. So it's a War Machine. Okay. Unblockable Special 1. I think it's Unblockable Special 1 node. I don't even check this node really. But I decided to not even find out. I decided to go for the Poise Charge play. I do hate that heavy attack of his. It builds up so fast. So I go right to... I see how fast he's dropping and I decide to just go for it, and he dies really fast. For some reason I remember that fight a little differently. I thought I went up to 10 Poise Chargers and killed him in like just a few hits, but it amounts to the same thing. War Machine down, didn't do anything. I don't think War Machine's necessarily bad, but I don't think he's available as a 5-star for some strange reason. And I think he might be not the worst defender on Unblockable Special 1 if he was available as a 5-star, but the 4-star is just not gonna cut it these days. This is pretty normal these days. I've been seeing Spider-Man Classic here. This is a 4-star, so I'm just basically gonna do the same strategy as normal, which is build up the Poise Charges and try and get him in just a few hits. We'll see how it goes. 10 Poise Chargers right there. There's no parry, so I just gotta go in and oh, I think that's the fight I remember. I confused the Spider-Man fight with the War Machine fight. Yeah, that was pretty slick right there. 5 hits, 1 5-hit combo. Went in for that risky medium attack. He could have evaded and punished me, but it all paid off. So right here, this is a Science champion. I'm seeing another weak profile. That doesn't mean really anything though, because Science is sort of a low prestige class overall. But I don't know who this could be. What I'm guessing at first is I think I'm guessing they're trying to ambush me with Abomination. I'm really not sure about it. This could be bad. I was trying to think, like, how bad could this be? You know, if it is somebody else, who could it be in Science? Could it be a Void? Is Iceman going to be a bad choice? This is the buffet in Limber node, so I was like, okay, but I think it's an Abomination ambush, and I got it, nailed it. Pretty happy about that. Even if I brought Spider-Man in, 10 Poise Charges probably would have got this guy down before I even got a poison applied, but I just really like how, you know, I'm thinking about which nodes are available to the enemy. I'm thinking about, you know, where they might try and trick me, and I sort of figure it out. I'm pretty happy with that. So it does take a little longer because I'm Iceman, and Iceman's not got a ton of damage for stuff like this. But I'm trying to detonate, you know, where I can, get this guy down. Obviously, I'm not going to try and play differently because of dexterity here, but just because if I try and do that, I'm going to make a mistake, and I can tell I'm getting him down slowly, so I'm just going to play it safe, you know, just play my normal style. If I trigger dexterity, I'm not too worried about it. And he's just going down slowly over time. Ideally, I'm baiting the Special 1 instead of the Special 2. I just struggle a little bit with that Special 2. But yeah, so we get a detonate right here. Oh, guess what? I forgot about Limber. No, I didn't get a detonate, and I'm not going to be able to get a detonate here either. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep attacking him and let those expire out, because there's quite a few of them now. I did push him to a Special 2. I'm kind of getting a little flustered. I just want him to die, so I'm letting those things expire, and he does die to Cold Snap. So that's pretty decent. That node, you know, he got that Special 1 off on me, and Ice Armor saved me from taking very much damage at all. So Iceman, he's turning out to be just such a great Alliance War attacker. I already knew he was, but the 455 is just that much better, and I've been really enjoying it. So here we got a Mystic champion on the Power Gain node. Okay. It's Power Start 1. Almost always means it's a magic. I do think Dormammu is not the worst placement here either, because, you know, if you do have a magic counter, you're usually bringing in your magic counter on this node, because you can just kind of tell it's going to be magic, and, you know, lo and behold, it's magic. Dormammu, you know, people's magic counter is going to be Blade in the future here. and so it's not going to be a great option to bring Dormammu either, but I think slightly better than Magic, you know? I don't know, I'm trying to think of who else could be a good option here, you know, potentially Cable might not be the worst option here, but look at this Magic just melt. I mean, she did get that initial limbo off on me, and I did take a blocked hit, so I did lose, you know, 11% of my health, but I'm not too worried about it. So moving on, I gotta maybe start cutting out the load screens here, shorten the video a little bit. Anyway, oh, look at this guy's name, Kinky. Yeah, so it's a Mystic Champion, Unblockable Special 2. I'm thinking Dormammu. Let's bring him a Spider-Man. I kind of remember this fight going really poorly. Let me try and, let's see. So, is this the Power Shield node? Yes, this is the Power Shield node, I think. So I'm building push charges despite the risk of degen, and there is the degen. I know as a 565 I'm relatively safe. I get intercepted. Ooh, yeah, I do remember that just being so bad. And then I get cornered. My block goes down. I don't know what's happening. I'm in full panic mode now, and I haven't even built up any power. He's got that. There it goes, special 2, and luckily Spider-Man takes the wheel. I get intercepted again. I'm really kicking myself here. Then I go in for that special 1. I've been wanting to try that out to see if the special 1 is enough damage to get down stuff, at least a 4-star, and it is. So I'm pretty happy that I survived. Spider-Man just, I don't know, it was just so bad. I just played really badly, and I think the only reason I survived is because I outranked that champion. So nothing to do with skill whatsoever. But we take in Iceman again for our poison node, and look, it's against Iceman. Iceman versus Iceman. It's not the worst placement here. I like the placements that, you know, sort of say, you know, look, we're not gonna get any kills on this node. We don't have the great champion, so let's put an Electro, or let's put an Iceman there. And at least let's make them use a potion, or maybe they will risk going into the mini boss with low health. I kind of like that idea, you know, because if they go in with low health, they risk dying, giving up a death on the really powerful node. So I don't know. There was a time where I used to always place the Iceman and Electros right before the mini boss because it's sort of demoralizing going into the mini boss. But I still had Archangel for this Juggernaut here, and one of the previous wars I just melted a Juggernaut with Archangel, so I was feeling pretty good coming in here. The thing I know is I just have to make sure I get that first parry off correctly, and I do this time. And I get 4 bleeds, feeling real good about that, and I get the poison. I almost missed that. I didn't even get to convert the neurotoxin, and then I get this problem. The same thing that happened with Spider-Man happened with me in Juggernaut. I just didn't block for some reason. I don't even understand it. But I get the 2 neurotoxins, and now I know I gotta bait the special 2. I maybe have 1 dexterity proc in me before the Mystic Dispersion kicks in. Luckily, he throws it. He does get unstoppable despite the neurotoxins being on him. But I do just kind of wait it out, let him get stunned, throw a heavy, and now I've got myself a special 2 with some bleeds on him, which is not the worst thing in the world. So I'm gonna throw that and get 1 neurotoxin on him and try and bait the special 2 again. But I am gonna take it. It's gonna be a little risky. I'm throwing that heavy right there to get the 2nd neurotoxin on. And I don't know why I did that. I knew it, and then I went in for this, I don't know what was happening. I was just being extra aggressive, thinking that maybe I could get, I think because I thought the neurotoxins were on, he was going to drop super fast. Luckily, I'm a 5-star, I get the little bonus, and he does drop, but I lost a significant amount of health, and at this point, I'm not doing anything for the boss, but that's okay because it's Magic. Alright, so we did win the war. Odin's Almighty is now 6-0. It's not a bad place to be. We're pretty happy with how everything's been going. The current war is not looking too bad either. We beat them across the board on attack bonus. You know, they 100% us, we 100% them, but we had the higher diversity, higher attack bonus. They did die a bunch. Congrats to our MVP, CTJ, Dorito. Those guys are up there a lot. And Hawkeye, he's one of the recent recruits. Been kicking butt lately. Also, shout out to Scotty. Me and him traded a few red pockets this week. That's it for the war, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We got more coming. Stay tuned for the live stream on Sunday, and take care.